Here's a big shakeup in the RV Class A diesel industry. This was just announced on May 5th, 2025. The headline is Entegra Coach to transition Class A diesel brand to Tiffin Motorhomes. Now, this is an important news video. We're going to answer some questions that have answers to. There's some questions that I don't really have an answer to. It's not clear, but as time goes on, I'm sure we will get answers. But before we do that, if you like videos like this, please take a moment, make sure to subscribe, put the notification bells on, so when the latest news is released, you will get notified. So this is coming from Thor Industries, publicly traded company, the largest RV manufacturer in the country. And they are both the mother company of Entegra Coach, Jayco, as well as Tiffin Motorhomes. So there was an announcement made about a strategic partnership between the two companies. This partnership would move production of Entegra Class A diesel motorhomes to Red Bay, Alabama, and they will be manufactured by Tiffin Motorhomes. When this transition happens, and we'll have details about that, Entegra products, the Class A motorhomes, will be marketed exclusively as Tiffin products. Jayco will continue to produce model year 2026 Entegra Coach Class A motorhomes through the end of 2025. That's going to include the Cornerstone, the Aspire, the Anthem, and the Riata. They will continue to produce them in their campus in Middlebury, Indiana. Jayco will provide customer service, parts, and warranty experience for all Jayco-built Entegra Coach products. Now, as part of the long-term product strategy, Tiffin will begin manufacturing successor products in calendar year 2026, integrating select Entegra Coach product names and design elements into its model year 2027 Class A lineup. As mentioned, these motorhomes will be marketed exclusively as Tiffin products, and the service and warranty for all Tiffin-built motorhomes will be handled by Tiffin. Now, this is only affecting the Class A diesel line. So all Entegra Coach Class C's, B's, and gas Class A motorhomes will continue to be produced, serviced, and warranted by Jayco in Middlebury, Indiana. Now, here's a quote from Ken Walters, the president of Jayco. Entegra Coach has earned a strong reputation for luxury, performance, and owner loyalty. We're confident that the Tiffin team understands the high standards our Entegra Coach customers expect. Tiffin's long-standing commitment to quality and integrity make them the ideal partner for the next chapter of Entegra. Now, Tiffin Motorhomes is one of the leading production motorhome companies out there, especially in the Class A market. They do have the Super Cs now and the B vans. They've been around since 1972, Red Bay, Alabama. Here's a quote from the president of Tiffin, Lee Tiffin. He says, Tiffin is known for producing some of the highest quality motorhomes in the market, and we're honored to bring that same level of excellence to the Entegra Coach brand. A quote from Bob Martin, the president and CEO of Thor Industries, states the following: as the Class A diesel market continues to evolve and become a smaller part of the overall RV marketplace, it is important for us to optimize our production capabilities across the Thor family of companies. Given the overall size of the Class A diesel market, integrating Entegra Coach into Tiffin optimizes our production at Tiffin, whereas Class A diesels comprise a greater percentage of its product offering and allows us to leverage Tiffin's expertise in the segment. Lee Tiffin is continuing being quoted saying, Tiffin is known for producing some of the highest quality motorhomes in the market, and we're honored to bring that same level of excellence to Entegra Coach. Lee Tiffin has said that the company does not need to add another plant to ramp up their manufacturing capacity. At peak, Tiffin was producing approximately 2,000 diesel motorhomes annually, and currently the company is building approximately 700 annually, so they have room to grow. Lee Tiffin also continued by saying, we will be adding additional PDI teams and processes to make sure quality only goes up from here. Bob Martin continued, quoting 2019 statistical surveys report that 19,154 North American retail registrations among all Type A motorhomes, including 6,757 Class A diesels. That was 2019. Last year, the report was 8,744 total Class A motorhomes that were sold. That is down over 54%. And if you've been watching our videos, whenever we do the shipments and the sales, the Class A market has taken the biggest hit. I personally believe, is the cost. It has gotten to a point that it's unattainable for most. It's gotten very expensive to buy a new Class A motorhome. So in calendar year 2026, Tiffin will begin integrating select Entegra Coach product names and design elements into its 2027 model year. So here's the question. We don't really have an answer. Is it now going to be, for example, if they bring the Cornerstone over, is it still going to be an Entegra Cornerstone? Or is it going to be a Tiffin Cornerstone? Is the Entegra Diesel Class A motorhome brand done as a brand? Or is it going to be like it was with Jayco and Entegra product under the Jayco umbrella? Is it going to be an Entegra product under the Tiffin umbrella? Or is it just going to be a Tiffin motorhome? And they're going to take parts and pieces and design elements from that. We don't know that. Tiffin and Entegra are kind of different in how they produce motorhomes. Entegra has hung walls. They have those flush slide outs. Quite a lot of similarities between Entegra Coach as well as Newmar. Tiffin does things a little different. They have the laminated walls. They have their Powerglide chassis, which are now made by Freightliner. Not that one is bad, or they're just different. So are they going to take elements of Entegra, incorporate them into Tiffin? We don't know that. We don't know that answer. We will be at the 2025 Music City Motorhome Expo, and I would love to ask some of these questions to the engineers and product developers over at Tiffin and Entegra to try to get some of those answers. But a lot of things are up in the air now. A lot of Entegra owners might be a little bit upset. Where is the value of your Entegra Coach going to go? How long is product support going to last? We don't have these answers, and only time will tell, but we want your feedback on this. What do you think about this? Are you an Entegra Coach owner? Are you a Tiffin owner? This is not a knock on Tiffin. I mean, Tiffin makes good products. There's a lot of happy Tiffin owners out there. I will say, when we went to the Music City Motorhome Expo last year, and when we go to like Class A diesel motorhome parks, it's usually on the production coaches. You see a lot of Tiffins, you see a lot of Newmars. You don't see as many Entegra Coaches, and you really don't see that many Fleetwood diesels. So I'm not surprised that this has happened. I'm not surprised that this won't happen to some other brands, because there is really a huge reduction in the sales of Class A motorhomes. But we want your feedback. Why do you think this is happening regarding the sales of Class A motorhomes? And what do you think is going to happen to the Entegra brand? Is it going to continue? Is it going to be absorbed by Tiffin and just be sold under the Tiffin name? We don't know. We want your feedback below. If you like videos like this to the left of us, we'll put our RV news playlist. We'll also put our RV tours playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.